I'm the luckiest guy alive. A good friend of mine told me that life is about paying attention. Life is about paying attention. So about 2 years ago, I was driving on Lake Drive, the same road I take every day, and I noticed this sign that's a little bit crooked on the right side. And I drove a little closely, and I realized those were the signs of our sister cities, of Omihachiman, Japan, Perugia, Italy, God District in Ghana, Bielsko-Biała in Poland, and soon to be Zapopan, Mexico. So from that point on, we decided, why don't we see if we can make this the theme of our hotel? Let's embrace the international brand of JW Marriott, Marriott International, and also Alticor and Amway Corporation. So we met with Mr. DeVos, we met with Steve Van Andel and Doug DeVos, and of course our Grand Rapids Sister City Committee. And from that point on, this whole theme evolved. So we commissioned a photographer, Dan Watts, to travel to all these sister cities. Dan, along with his wife Sue, traveled and took pictures. So when you go into every room here, you have a photograph, an actual photograph from the sister cities. And I asked Dan, we gave him a very, very tight budget. I think it was 3 days in every city. And Dan spent 3 weeks to even a month in all of those sister cities, taking 16,000 photographs of the cities. And I asked Dan, I said, why did you spend all this time and all of your own personal money in doing this project? And that's when I realized how special this project is, when Dan told me that, George, as you know, that this project could be my last project of this scale because I'm actually going blind in one eye and possibly in the other eye. At that point, that's when we realized this theme is perfect. It embraces diversity, and it's also our time here in Grand Rapids. It's about time that people come to us, to West Michigan, and acknowledge our global community. I'd really like to ask Dan Watts and Sue Watts to please rise to be acknowledged. Dan? We really appreciate all your work, Dan. This has been a wonderful art piece for us. Thank you. Also, if you look around in the hotel, stop when you look at the art pieces. All the art pieces in the public areas are themed after our sister cities. You might see a painting of Lake Michigan, but if you look closely, they're actually maps of our sister cities in there. You might look like an abstract picture, but it's actually satellite photos of our sister cities, including Grand Rapids in there. That's the beauty of this project. Mr. Van Andel and Mr. DeVos told us from the very beginning that this project needs to be built by West Michiganders, built by Grand Rapidians. So we took that on as a major drive. So we really thank Rockford Construction, Beta Design, of course, Interior Solutions. But we also thank some of our local partners like Steelcase, who, if you look at the public areas right here, they're all done by Steelcase. If you go into the beds, and our beds, I think, are a little bit thicker than the Heavenly Bed, is also made here by Lady Americana. All the wood and the desk and the cabinet is done by Heckman here, also from Grand Rapids. And all of this were installed, most of it were installed by Custer, also from Grand Rapids. So you should be proud that this hotel was actually built by the local community. And that's why we believe there's such an excitement, enthusiasm for this hotel, because everyone is proud of this, not just Alticor and Marriott International, but the entire community. The success of this hotel wouldn't be possible without the support of Marriott International. And I really want to thank Mr. Marriott for being here. It's truly an honor to have the chairman here. But our regional office in Chicago, our owner of franchise services, with Jan Blum leading the way, we really want to thank you, because we interviewed a lot of hotel companies, and there's absolutely, we are 100% guaranteed that the best company in the world is Marriott International, and we're very lucky to have them here as part of our family here in Grand Rapids. Thank you very much for it. But as we say in the JW, Our main mission is to take care of our associates, because our associates will take care of our guests, and then our guests will come back. And I really salute all of our associates that are around here. We interviewed over 4,000 candidates for 250 spots. And we're very proud to introduce you the best of the best, 250 associates right here in JW Marriott Grand Rapids. Our other mission is we have a responsibility for the community. And our mission at the JW Marriott is really to take care of children. Through Alticor's One by One, we are partnering with United Way to work with them on the FACS program. We need help in ensuring more mentors for the FACS program. Literacy is a big issue here in West Michigan, and we can make a big difference. We have invited 5 of our mentors and 5 of our Grand Rapids Public School students who participate in the FACS program to be here, because we want you to know you are the future of our city. So you please rise and be acknowledged. And of course, I want to thank Joe Tomaselli, my mentor of 17 years, for always opening doors for me. Bert Crandall, of course. Bert, you've been a fantastic partner throughout this whole project. Amway Hotel Corporation, Rick Wynn, our friends and family at the Amway Grand and the Courtyard by Marriott. And of course, the DeVos and Van Andel family for always been here. I've been here for 17 years. Through Peter Island and through all these days, this has been a fantastic opportunity for me, and I really thank you very much for that. And Joe kind of stole my thunder, but really, I want to thank my beautiful wife, Elena, my children, Margot, Jules, and Francesca. I know you haven't eaten any of my food the past 3 months, but next year I'll start cooking again. But I really want to thank my wife for her patience and her support over the years. Thank you. I only have one regret today, and that is that Jay Van Andel couldn't join us. It's really been quite an honor to be a part of this last project of Mr. DeVos and Mr. Van Andel. And we really want to honor him today and remind everyone that I know he's paying attention and making sure he's watching over us today. So I'd like to ask Mr. Tomaselli to help me out here, but we have an honorary chair, literally a steel case leaf chair, that we would like to present to the Van Andel families and to Steve, and we'd like for you to proudly display it at Alticor Corporation, and really want to thank Steelcase 2 for this beautiful chair that we actually have in all of our rooms. It's a JW Marriott Grand Rapids chair with Mr. Van Andel's name on the back there. But we want to thank you very much, Mr. Hackett, for this kind donation. Thank you very much. We're open in 2 days. I hope you support us. You should be proud that this is really West Michigan's proudest moment. But thank you very much.